Hello, everyone. This is Rick, and welcome to Astral Club. This is your loved one near? Before we get into it, just want to mention a few things. Patreon. If you'd like to support the channel, you can certainly do so on Patreon. When you join, you get access to a chat function so you can talk to everyone, a direct mail to me for questions or suggestions, and advanced podcasts on Sunday. The link is in the description. Next up, Astral Projection Lessons. We work with folks now all over the world, extraordinary people. If you're interested in finding out more, just go to the description. There's an email there. Just ask for more information. Lastly, playlists. We've got over 400 some episodes now. So it might be a smart idea if you're interested to go to the playlists for Astral Club. We've got a number of ones. We've got the ones that cover all the interviews that I've done. We have Space and Aliens for people interested in that area, Astral Guide School, and Q&A. So check it out sometime. Okay, is your loved one near? People often describe a mix of emotional, sensory, and symbolic experiences that they interpret as signs a loved one who has passed is still present and looking out for them. These can be deeply personal and vary widely, but here are some of the most commonly reported ways. Number one, vivid dreams or visitations. Dreams where the loved one appears healthy, peaceful, and sometimes communicates messages. These dreams often feel more real and emotionally charged than your normal dreams, often leaving you with a sense of calm or reassurance. Number two, strong presence feeling. A sudden, inexplicable sense that they are near, as if someone is standing behind you or the room's energy has shifted. Sometimes accompanied by warmth, a tingling sensation, or an emotional wave. People have often reported as well smelling perfumes that their loved one would wear in life. Next up, number three, sensing their scent or voice. Smelling their perfume, cologne, tobacco, flowers, or even the scent of their home with no obvious source. Occasionally, hearing their voice calling your name or offering comfort. I remember when my grandmother passed many years ago when I was 17 years old. And I didn't know she'd passed until she came to visit me just when I was leaving my physical body. And there she was, looking healthier than she certainly had been some time before. And she seemed happy. I could almost smell the perfume that she used to wear. So I can back up this particular symptom. Number four, perfectly timed coincidences. Meaningful songs playing at just the right moment. Running into reminders, objects, names, places that strongly link to them when you need comfort or guidance. Perhaps you're troubled and you're listening to, your music or even the radio. I hear some people still do that. Anyway, suddenly a song comes on that perhaps was a favorite of your loved one. And you would note that and find comfort in it. And that might mean that it was done with some non physical way of trying to comfort you in your time of struggle. Number five, nature as a messenger. Unusual encounters with butterflies, birds, dragonflies, or other animals that seem to behave in an oddly focused way toward you. rainbows, feathers, or sudden shifts in light that feel symbolic. Number 6, objects moving or appearing. Items you associate with them suddenly or unexpectedly being found in strange places. Lights flickering or electronics turning on and off without explanation. I should share with you that there's other causes of this type of situation too. Poltergeists is one. But those types of experiences usually cause you to fear. Whereas if this is your loved one doing it, you'll instead get a sense of wonder, perhaps, and also comfort. That's how you tell the difference. Number 7, inner guidance or whispered thoughts. Feeling like they're guiding your decisions, a sudden intuitive nudge that leads to something good. A comforting voice in your mind that doesn't feel like your own inner monologue. You may be at home, very comfortable after a long week at work, and you know there's this party that your friend is throwing. And you're so tired, you'd really rather just put your feet up and maybe watch TV, read a book, but there's some sort of weird inner voice that is pushing you to go to this particular party. And let's say you go and there you meet your special other. That's happened many times. And perhaps it's by accident, but perhaps there was some other force at work. Number 8, time-specific signs. Things happening on anniversaries, birthdays, or significant dates. A call, a coincidence, or an unusual occurrence that feels like a nod from them. Many people describe these moments not as spooky, but as deeply comforting, as if the boundary between worlds thins for just a moment so that love can slip through. Following, here's the distinction people often make between grief-related experiences and after-death communication, or ADC. Both can be real and meaningful, but they tend to feel and unfold differently. Number 1, emotional tone. Grief-related, often mixed with heavy sadness, longing, or anxiety. The memory may bring tears or aching emptiness. Now, with after-death communication, even if there's sadness, the dominant feeling is comfort, peace, or love. People often say, I just felt reassured. Number 2, grief-related, triggered by conscious thoughts. You're looking at photos, telling a story, or visiting their favorite place. Now, after-death communication happens unexpectedly. You weren't thinking of them at that exact moment, yet the sign appears in a striking way. Number 3, sensory quality. Grief-related, mental images, imagined voices, or remembered scents feel like memories, vague or fading. Now let's look at the ADC. Sights, sounds, or scents feel external and vivid, like smelling their cologne in a room where it couldn't logically be. Number 4, timing and relevance. Grief-related, often tied to dates or reminders you were already aware of. But now let's look at ADC. The timing feels uncanny, a meaningful song playing exactly when you needed guidance, or a sign appearing right after you ask for one. Number 5, physical sensations. The grief-related ones are the emotions are in your mind and heart, but your body doesn't respond much beyond the normal grief reaction. For instance, crying, tight chest. Let's look at ADC. Some people feel tingles, sudden warmth, a hand-like touch, or an unexplainable shift in the atmosphere. Number 6, dream quality. Grief-related, dreams can be fragmented, symbolic, or confusing. The loved one might act strangely or be hard to hear. ADC. Dreams are unusually clear, with natural conversation, direct eye contact, and a strong memory upon waking. Sometimes with a message or hug that feels physically real. I know sometime after my grandmother passed, I woke up feeling like somebody was giving me a reassuring hug. It was very nice. And geez, it was over 50 years ago now, and I still remember it. Number 7, aftermath. Grief related. May leave you more aware of your loss or stir up fresh pain. Let's look at ADC. Often leaves you feeling calmer, lighter, and more hopeful, like you've been given a gift. In short, grief experiences tend to be internally generated, linked to your own thoughts and emotions. After death communication feels like it comes from outside you, often with perfect timing and a peaceful emotional imprint that lingers. If you like that, please hit the like button, share it with those of like minds, subscribe if you haven't already, and please share questions and comments in the comment section. I know many of you have probably experienced grief or loss of a loved one. Did any of these things happen to you? Did you feel some comfort out of nowhere when you were really upset or seeking guidance? Anything like that, I'm sure everyone would be very interested in reading. This is Rick, and I will see you on the astral plane.